I'm out in the shop today. I am getting ready to do the Christmas lights. Trying to get a, I guess, as topographical view as I possibly can. Yesterday I started sorting through. That is a laundry basket full of lights I've accumulated over the past 6 years, maybe longer. There could be lights in there for 10 years ago. It's hard to tell. But I got new lights. I bought new lights this year. I have been working hard at finding lights. Look at these suckers. Look how big they are. 100 foot. I think. 50 foot. Check it out, Amazon. And then 2 boxes of those main lights that go on the house. I bought icicle lights this year. Now, when I say icicle lights, I think this is a box of 20 of those icicles that do the yeah, you got sound effects on that. I also bought a bulk box of icicle lights with colors and a remote. And they'll have a remote, and there's 100 foot here. I think there's 50 foot in there on those. So then I've got older stuff. Spotlights with green and red. These have little lenses that come in and out, and they can be white if it's not Christmas, or maybe other colors. I've got other lights that made it out, and they have the Dick Ritchie touch on them, kind of like the Midas touch. And I got icicle lights on the ground over here. I think that's about it. But I turned my shop into Christmas headquarters so that I can get the Christmas lights up today. Now, it's a little early. Normally I wait until into December. Like, I don't know, first weekend or something. My wife loves the Christmas lights. I get them on timers. She loves coming home from work because it's dark at 4, 5 o'clock in the evening in Indiana. And she comes home and the Christmas lights are on and it makes her happy. So I do it for her. I like it too. I'm not going to be that guy, grumpy Gary, who's like, oh, Christmas lights. No, they make me happy too. They really do. So we'll have Christmas lights on the front of the house, going around the fence. You'll see video of that when I get it done. And then I'm going to put Christmas lights on the shop right here. And then we drive through our gate in the back because we have fenced in for the dogs, and I have an auto gate for our cars, and then a 2-car garage in there. And that's where she pulls in the park, and we'll have lights back there, and the icicle lights are going to go on our back porch because we use our back door as our front door. That's our main entryway. So that's where we're at right now. That's where I'm at as far as getting Christmas going. See, I believe, like some other people believe, Christmas starts right around Thanksgiving. Yeah, it's ridiculous. I know it's ridiculous. Hold on a second. I'm going to get organized. Okay, I'm set back up in the studio. Still a little chilly out there. I got the wood burner started, and I'm going to let it warm up out there so I can finish getting organized with the lights, and then I'm going to start. This does suck, this part. Hanging them. Getting out there, getting on the ladder, figuring out, because I have to cut pieces of wire to hold it up, and it's going to take me all day. But I'm ready to rock and roll. In the meantime, while the shop's warming up, I figured I'd shoot a video and just shoot the crap with you. I'm basically talking Christmas lights today. This is Christmas light Sunday, Christmas light day. Forgot my coffee. Let me go get my coffee. I can't do a video without my coffee. I don't like to throw anything away. Now, I'm not a hoarder. You know, if it's total junk and garbage and it's unrepairable, it goes away. I throw it away. If it's something worthless, I throw it away. If it's in my way too much, I throw it away. Don't get me wrong, but I don't like to throw it away. And if I see any sign of good in it or something I can salvage or fix, I don't throw it away. Problem is, I'll put it away. And putting away, it's no bueno, senor. I put stuff everywhere. Tuck it here, tuck it there, tuck it everywhere. Yeah, it's, you know. Oh, look. I got my Christmas tree up on top of my pellet stove. I'm getting started. I'm going to put Christmas lights up behind me. It's going to be a festive 30 days. I'm giving away knives. I'm giving away probably 30 knives in the next month. From here to end of the year. Yeah. One knife a day. December 1st to December 25th. And then New Year's is the last knife I give away this year, obviously. And that's going to be a doozy. The Christmas knife, and that will be the higher quality knife that I can find and give. I think I'm buying another knife today. Yeah. I'll be reviewing it next week if I do. We'll talk about that later. The Thanksgiving knife, you ask yourself. I got Dick Ritchie here talking to me, and he hasn't even brought up the fact that he's giving away next week the Volsteed Raccoon, Blue Micarta scales. Look at that sucker. Oh yeah. Now, I'm giving it the wholehearted country boy voice. This is like the, you're not deep south, you're not straight from the woods. This is just a hard, knocking son of a gun voice. You're gonna get on this now. This is the raccoon. This is the trash panda. That's what they should have called it, in a good way. Look at that, full flat grind, button lock. Oh yeah, deep pocket carry, kind of quarter of an inch in the knife above the clip. Some people still call that deep pocket. And then it's got a nice little plate here. Yeah, one of them. Micarta backspacer. I pretty much think they run these on bearings. They wouldn't have to because it just flies open. Really nice choil right here that can actually be as a finger choil. Look at that. But it's more sharpening choil probably. Drop point. 14C28N steel on the knife. Hell of a knife. Hell of a knife. Dual thumb studs. That's all I gotta say about that. Thanksgiving giveaway. I'll announce this on Thanksgiving Day maybe, or the night before. Not sure. Christmas lights. All right, so I've got Christmas lights collectively that I have amassed over the past decade that I've kept, fixed. As I go through them, I plug them in. Each one, I plugged in every strand already. Boom, you plug it in, you try to replace the broken bulbs. Half the strand's dead, the other half's alive, and then you got I feel like a surgeon. I go into that sucker and I'm like, I'm gonna fix you. I'm gonna give you a new heart. I'm gonna give you new soul lights. So I go into that sucker and I start checking wires, and I'm checking bulbs, and I'm changing bulbs, and I'm changing fuses, and I'm doing it all. I did that maybe 10 to 15 strands. I had 2 winners. That's winning. On Christmas lights, if you do Christmas lights and you got a lot, and you know some of them are pretty damn old, and you're able to pull two soldiers out of the 15 off the field, you save 2 soldiers. There's 2 strands out there I salvaged. And then the rest are new. There's a lot of old out there that still work fine though. So keep using them. Now, when you come to Dick Ritchie's house, you're going to kind of see color strands go from a real vibrant, kind of a faded, to a vibrant, to a this, to that. You'll see that. It's a patchwork of life. But there ain't nothing better. I'll tell you what, There ain't nothing better than fixing something. Fixing something old, fixing something broke, fixing something that you're like, this still has value. And then when you fix it and it works 100% again, man alive, it gives you a feeling. It gives you that ember of, you got skills, son. You got abilities. And all I did was duct tape a wire, swap a fuse, swap a bulb. That's all I did. But you know what? I didn't look at that strand and say, you know what? I only paid $4 for that strand. Maybe even $2 on sale at Walmart at the end of the season 6-7 years ago. I might have only paid like under $1 for one of these strands, and I spent an hour on salvaging. But it becomes a patchwork. And you drive up on those lights and you see that off-colored strand of colors that kind of dull because, you know, I've had that strand for 10 years. I kept it alive. I've kept it on a ventilator. That strand of light right there. You I get proud. I have proud moments, people. I get proud of stuff I do, stuff I've done, stuff I've held on to, stuff I've made, stuff I've fixed. And if you can't be proud of that, don't do it. Pay somebody else to do it, because you're wasting your time if you're not proud of it. It means nothing to you then. And then your time's more valuable than that process. And that's okay. You're just not that guy. You're not a Christmas light guy. You're not a fix the lamp guy. You're not a fix that stool guy. You're not a fix the table guy. You're just not. And that's okay, because you probably fix other stuff. Shoot, you might be a psychiatrist and you fix people's brains. Fix people. Maybe when you see that dull guy walking down the street and you see the bright guy and then the other bright guy and the dull guy in between them, and you fixed all three. But you know you've been working on that dull guy for a long time, and before he was dull, he didn't have light at all. But you fixed him because you're a psychiatrist. I'm the psychiatrist of Christmas lights. That's what I am. Yeah. Shoot, I think I fixed this strand. Yeah, this strand was a half a strand. Well, I said, hey, I got a little Christmas tree. I got half a strand. I cut it off. I capped the wires on the end, plugged it back in. It still lit up, and it was a shorter strand. It was perfect for my little tiny Christmas tree. My A-OK Christmas tree. And you're probably saying to yourself, why has he got a tree on top of a wood burner? Isn't it going to burn? No, that thing doesn't get hot to touch. A little warm, not too warm, but it doesn't get hot to touch. This is the tray I load the pellets in the top. I got to put a bag in there. I might do it on camera. You might see the pellet load. I think you've seen it once before. And I'll be using the raccoon. Problem is, I don't know where I'm going to put the Christmas tree. Well, look at that. You're not even seeing any of this. Sorry. Come with me. I'm over here working on a Christmas tree, and you're not even going to see any of that. These pellet stoves are great. See, I just lift that lid, and then I'm going to have a 50-pound bag of pellets here that I got to grab. So I'll grab one of these bags. Right now, I got about 30 bags. I got about 30 bags here in the shop. I'll have to buy another skid and maybe some more, you know, because this is my soul. It's my heat. So now I got my bag on here. Now I'm going to open up the raccoon that somebody's going to win this week. And I'm going to cut this bag open right here. And let the pellet stove. Merry Christmas. Merry freaking Christmas, folks. Raccoon job project 1 this week of the giveaway on the raccoon. I was going to use, because in my coat pocket, well, looky here. Found my Apta, my Rough Rider Apta. Look at the Macard on that bad boy. Look at the swedge on that blade. You can see right out of the gate. Flap, flippity, flop. Look at that warning. It's a bad dog right here. I love this knife. So I keep this knife in this pocket on this vest through the winter normally. Not normally, because this is the first winter I've had the knife. It's going to be normal though soon. I'm gonna make it normal. All right. So now we're talking Christmas nights, Christmas lights. Christmas lights. I like this stage of it. See, I'm fired up. I like this stage of the Christmas lights because this stage, I'm not out in the cold. I'm not on a ladder. I'm not trying to figure out how to make them look nice on the house. I'm just getting them working. So this would be great. This would be a great time to be doing this, and it be I had somebody else that was going to hang them for me. Man, that's a good idea, isn't it? But then I'd be standing out there going, and I wouldn't be that quiet. Like, what the hell are you doing up there? Are you thinking? You're not thinking? Because look at the sag. There's a sag in the wire. Tighten that up. Put it there. No, not there, there. I'd be doing that the whole time. I got a runny nose just bossing right there. Man, when I get bossy, I get bossy. I get fired up because I start, why ain't you thinking? Why aren't you thinking? Use your head. My wife, she hates working with me. She's like, I'll be up on the ladder. I'll be like, hand me the wire. Not the hammer, the wire. Not the screwdriver, the wire. The red wire. Hand me the green wire. Then she's like, she gets nervous. She's like, when you get all mad, you yell, and it makes me nervous. So I try not to ask her to help me because I don't want to make her nervous. Because I don't care who he is. If you're being dumb, you're being dumb. I become the smartest man in the world sometimes, and I'm a dumbass. Yeah. But I'm starting the Christmas lights today. Sunday. It's as good a day as any. It's about 45 degrees out there right now at 10 o'clock in the morning, and I am going to start it. I'm going to kind of wait for it to warm up a little bit first, so I'm going to work in the shop, work on a couple lights that I want to ship out this week, and then once it starts getting about 50 degrees out there, Dick Ritchie's going to go to work. We're going to get some stuff done. Get your Christmas lights out. People like to see Christmas lights. When they're driving down the street and they see a house with Christmas lights, it makes their soul all fuzzy and warm. Don't do it for yourself if you don't care. Do it for other people. Why not? When people drive past Dick Ritchie's house, they're going to be like, oh, look at that. It's Winter Wonderland. Yep. My neighbors, they go to town, and those neighbors over there on the far side of the field go to town. It's like Christmas battle. I'm going to win. So they do a little better than me, actually, too. So I'm starting to get that competitive edge. I've been here for 3 years now. It's my fourth Christmas, fourth Christmas, something like that. I'm going to win this year. Problem is, they can't see back behind my house. I don't let them back there. So they're not going to see all the winter fuzzy wonderland stuff going on around the back with the icicle lights and stuff. That's just for my wife to see. Special gift from my wife. She's been asking for those icicle lights for a long time. She saw them at the Indianapolis Zoo. Because we go, Indianapolis Zoo does Christmas lights. You go to the zoo in the evening. They still got the animals and stuff, but most of them are tucked away in the trees or put in their cages or whatever the hell they do at night. Some are out, and then the Christmas lights. They got Christmas lights all throughout the zoo, and people walking through looking at Christmas lights. It's really nice. It's pretty cool. But they got those icicle lights at the zoo, and you've had them now since they first came out with them, probably 4, 5, 6, 7 years ago. I don't even know how long ago. But they're beautiful. She was like, oh my gosh. But I'm like, they're kind of expensive. And they're still a little expensive, but they're a little more affordable this year. So I buy a box of them. Put them back, put them right by our little door that we go in and out of all the time, so she can see them when she comes home. She's my wife, and I love her. That's about all I got today, folks. I'll be coming back. You're going to see some imagery. It's going to blow your mind. Later.